an experience in a lot of global firms. So what is the problem that you saw in the market that led you to start Firebrand?
That's an interesting question. What did I see in the market which was a problem? Actually, there was no problem at all. The world was moving, everything is fine, corporates are working in a globalized environment, people have been working absolutely fine. So there's no really problem. I saw it as an opportunity for India, for the current workforce. And not just for India alone, but this entire Asian region. Because we all are culturally bound by each other. When it comes to this, these are all the Asian cultures. Okay, India was a greater India with so many countries around it. And it was one single entity. Just a political divide cannot change the cultures of the entire geography. Now, what does this culture bring in? Of course, this culture brings in humility, hard work, sincerity, an element of respect towards others, towards your elder. When you extrapolate that into current global corporate environment, the same humility, the same respect somewhere has gone slightly extra and has stopped us from having an assertive voice. Somebody is talking to us, we have full knowledge about what we have to talk, what do we have to contribute, but we will be silent. Why? Because we are extrapolating, Atiti Devo Bhava. We are extrapolating that also to our counterparts in US, to our counterparts in Europe, because that is what is working on our mind all the time. Because we think that picking up a contrary view to what they are saying is disrespect. Sorry, these people are judging you by the way you are talking or whatever you are talking. Now, keeping silent is actually harming us. And that is where I felt so many programs our company has been doing at a mid-level, at a senior level. Every time I feel it is never a competence issue with people here. It is always a communication issue. And there's a difference. If you continuously have a communication issue of your competence and you are not demonstrating or you are not communicating your competence to the rest of the world, sooner or later, the world will start ignoring you. And that is where this entire idea of Firebrand was conceptualized, that we need a voice. This is not a brand. This is not a superficial, okay, what pen I'm having, what am I wearing. No, these are superficial. For that matter, not so much superficial. The way you look, the way you carry yourself, that is also very, very important. But only that is also not important. You need to think about your looks, you need to think about the way you talk, the way you think, the way you act. There is a host of the things. So that is the entire genesis of Firebrand.